Welcome back, guys, to Steven's DIY Auto Repair.
All right, guys, and we are back. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Ryobi Stowaway wall-mounted workbench from the Home Depot, guys. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Ryobi Stowaway wall-mounted workbench. I thought it's a really neat item. I just recently picked this up a couple months back. I thought it was a really great product, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So initially, I had purchased one of them. We ended up using it for our laundry room area. My wife actually liked it and wanted it for the laundry room, and then so we picked up a second one for my garage. And so far, I haven't used it extensively, but so far it's really great. It's been great, and I really like it. So we're going to be taking a look at it here online. I'll give you guys the lowdown from Home Depot's website. We'll go over all the specs and all the information that Home Depot has about it here. And then once we're done here, we're going to take you guys into our garage and show you guys the real thing, where we have it mounted, and go over the physical aspects of it. So before we get into this, if anybody else out there agrees or disagrees for what I say about the Ryobi table, or you guys would like to share your experiences, whether it's positive or negative, please put that in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this, guys. So as you can see here, you could purchase the table by itself, or you could purchase it as basically like a combo pack with different items here. As you see here, you could get it along with some tools, different Ryobi products, and I'm sure there's more. There's plenty more combos out there, but we're not going to go through all of that. What I recommend is maybe trying to get it with one of these combos, because as you see here, the Ryobi table itself is $119, and then you would want to go like this one here. Comes with the Ryobi wall-mounted stowaway work table with a whole stud finder for $134. So literally, you're probably getting the stud finder for what, $15, $20. And then you would want to check the original price of the stud finder, and then you can determine whether it's better to buy it together or separate. And usually, from these Ryobi tools that I've purchased, especially recently, getting these double deals or these pack deals, it actually really saves you a lot of money. So with that being said, we did end up purchasing two. The first one we purchased was this here by itself for $119, and then around a couple weeks back, or actually a month ago, for the pre-Black Friday sales, they actually had this here on Home Depot's website, this package deal here with the Ryobi wall-mounted stowaway work table with the whole stud finder, and this was at $89, I believe, for both, which was a steal. Because not only are you getting the table cheaper than what it originally is, you're basically getting a free tool, and that's kind of actually how it was marketed. The thing was, we had already purchased a stud finder a couple weeks prior to that, and so we have two now. But the stud finder itself, if I'm not mistaken, it's about $30, $40 for just the stud finder. So at the end of the day, you're still coming up on top, even though this is not on sale. So my advice would be to go for one of these package deals. Again, just look at the tool and determine whether it's going to be cheaper buying it together or whether it works for you. So enough of that. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and check out the actual table. So here is what the table looks like according to Home Depot's website. And we'll just click on all this here. One-handed setup, and I could definitely tell you it is one-handed in order to pull it up and bring it out. And I'll show you guys that here shortly. So here you can see it's got a 300-pound weight capacity, which I think is pretty impressive. A 5-inch storage shelf. It's the one-handed auto lock, and it's got the soft close stowaway, which it definitely does, and I'll show you guys that. And then it does have the locking pin. Here's the dimensions. So it's going to be 22 inches in depth, 44 inches in width, and the workbench thickness is going to be 3/4 of an inch. And then we got that 5-inch shelf that's going to hang and be there even after you mount it and stow away the table. Here we have some videos that we're not gonna watch, but here can give you guys some ideas of how to utilize it. And this is exactly what we're using it for in the laundry room. It actually works out great, especially depending on the size of your laundry room. So there's that. So let's go back. Now let's look at it. So again, it's $119. You could get it on at least it was on sale when I got it with the stud finder. So let's take a look. If you guys want to pause it and read here the product description, it's going to be right here. We'll just take a look at the highlights. So we have a large 44-inch by 22-inch solid work surface built to handle any task. Effortless workbench set up with one-handed auto lock functionality. Quiet and controlled soft close with two-handed release for added security. I really like that. Built-in 5-inch shelf keeps tools and supplies within reach when stowed away. Heavy-duty weight capacity up to 300 pounds, which is pretty impressive. Lock-in workbench positioned with integrated security pin, easy installation with included hardware, limited lifetime warranty, includes the stowaway wall-mounted workbench, locking pin, hardware pack, and operator's manual. And then if you want, download all the exclusive Ryobi app for registration in seconds. Return policy, yada, yada, yada. And then if you want, we could take a look at the specifications here. Again, 300-pound capacity, folding lockable soft close, assembly required, yeah. And here is some more dimensions. We're not going to go through all those. The color family is called finished wood. Features folding lockable soft close wall mountable. Product weight is 26 pounds, and it's returnable for 90 days. And weight capacity again is 300 pounds. So there you have it, guys. That is the lowdown on the Home Depot website to give you the specifications and the product description according to Home Depot. So now that we went through that, let's go ahead and go to our garage and take a look at the Ryobi Stowaway wall-mounted folding workbench table mounted in our garage. So let's head on over. All right, guys. So here we are in our garage with our Ryobi Stowaway table. So as you can see here, it stows away quite nicely, very compact to the wall. And then when we come over here, it's literally a one-handed operation. Just kind of give it a nice little flick up and it will lock right into place. And as you can see here, it's pretty sturdy. Here we have on the bottom is your two brackets or braces that mount to the wall. Our right one here, actually all three, there's three places as you can see there. One up top, one in the middle, and one below, where a fastener or a bolt mounts through it. On the right side, we were able to use all the OEM screws or bolts that came with the Ryobi table. And we were able to get those all three in a stud. However, here on the left-hand side, all three of these are just completely in drywall using some toggle bolts. So that's how we were able to mount our table here. Coming out of the box, I kind of wished I would have showed that, but Basically, coming out of the box, the two brackets come separately with, well, not separately, but they come in the box, disassembled, and then this piece here, your actual big table part, comes separated from the shelf part. So basically what you have to do is you have to mount the two brackets to your shelf area here. Once you do that, I find it easier, especially if you're trying to do it with one person, to then mount the shelf itself onto the wall, and then you can put out the brackets just like we did here, lay this table on top, and then it takes, I believe, 3 or 4 screws going this way up here, as you can see right there. So really nice table, guys. Very sturdy. If you can get it into studs, would be the best way possible. Here in the garage, just where I wanted it, how I have my setup, and I don't want to show too much because I would like to do some future videos on my setup here. But just where we, based off my setup, this is where it had to go, and at least I got one side in a stud, and it is solid. Preferably, if you could get it in studs, that'd be great. I mentioned that I put one up for my wife in the laundry room. That one, all 6 bolts are completely in drywall using toggle bolts, and it's still very sturdy. It's not, I don't think it would hold up to the 300-pound capacity, just being strictly in drywall. I personally wouldn't try that. But if it's mounted completely in studs, I see no problem with it. Even with this, half in a stud and half in drywall, I think I could push it to about 300 pounds, but I really wouldn't want to. So that's kind of how this looks. To take it down, there is and it's a two-handed operation, so I'm not going to be able to do it. But basically, you just press that in, that side's ready to go. And then if we come over here, press that side, and I just let it go, and it's that soft close. So that's really, really cool. I like that feature. I like the one-handed open operation. So if you have something in your hand at the time, you could still open it and set your item on there. And then, although you would need 2 hands to technically bring it down, you could still come over here, hit one side, hit your other side, drop it, and closes right up. I love that soft close feature. Absolutely great. And I like this. I like that they give you a little shelf. I kind of wished it was maybe a little bit stuck out a little bit more, maybe another 2 or 3 inches, but 5 inches I think is perfect because, again, it's a stowaway table. It's meant to save you space and room, so I understand why they didn't come out more with that shelf. So that's basically the overview of it, guys. Again, one-handed operation here. Clicks right into place. Now it does come with the key or a little pin to put in there just in case so it doesn't close on you. I also like that feature. So what are the plans for it? Basically, it's just to be a little workbench. It's just to come over here. If I'm working on something, I need to take something apart, whatever it may be. This is kind of what we're going to be using it for. If I need to clean something off or wipe something down, it's just the overall general use is what we're going to be using it for. I like the fact that it's the stowaway. Even though I do have a big garage, I have a lot of stuff in here, and I do try to park my cars in here. So being able to different areas to where I could work on without sacrificing space is a big plus for me. So highly recommend it. Ryobi. I know that a lot on my channel, you guys see a lot of Milwaukee stuff. I love my Milwaukee, but I'm telling you guys, Ryobi has a lot of stuff in their lineup, especially when it comes to for like homeowners or household items. Ryobi has a lot in their wheelhouse for that kind of stuff. And I've always liked Ryobi. They're budget friendly and their tools work. So we're probably going to be doing a lot more videos of stuff here in my garage. Tool, kind of like tool reviews, unboxing, my thought videos on a lot of the different tools and especially Ryobi stuff. We've gotten a lot of Ryobi stuff since we moved here. So I don't know, guys. I really like the table. What are your guys' thoughts? Please put it in the comment section below. So that's pretty much it, guys. Not very much. It's just a table. But I really, really enjoy it. I think it's going to work out really great. And if I probably had some more space, I'd probably have a couple more of these things. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys like it? Do you think this would be a good idea for you guys, for your certain situations? If you guys have this table already, long term, what are your guys' thoughts? Has it held up? Do you guys like it? Dislikes and likes? Please let us know in the comment section below, guys. Again, we've only had it for maybe about 2 months. Used it a couple times, and it's worked out great for us. But long term, again, I still don't know. But if anybody else out there wants to weigh in the comment section, please go ahead and do so. So anyway, guys, that's all we got for you today. Hopefully you guys liked this video. If you guys did, please go down there in the comment section below. Tell me you liked it. Give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, guys. So without further ado, guys, as always, if you guys like this video, make sure to go down there and hit that like button. If you guys would like to be notified when I put out another video, make sure to hit that bell notification. And as always, guys, please subscribe to my channel for more informational videos and DIY projects. And as always, guys, until next time, have a good one.